Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Bilal Agriculture Wala. Today I am having focused conversation with AI on a very powerful and relatable topic: how to stay motivated during tough time. This topic is important because everyone faces difficulties in life, and motivation is what helps us keep moving forward that when things get hard. So let's mean and understand how we can stay strong, focused, and motivated when during challenging phase. So let's start with Maya.
Hey,
Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is how to stay motivated during tough time. So let's start. What do you mean
ah,
by tough time in life?
good question to start with. Tough times can mean a lot of things to different people, right? Generally, I'd say it refers to periods marked by significant stress, hardship, or setbacks, things that challenge your usual routines and emotional well being. It could be anything from dealing with a major disappointment or loss, navigating a difficult relationship, facing financial struggles, or even just feeling overwhelmed by everyday pressures. It's when your usual coping mechanisms feel less effective. Does that resonate with how you're thinking about it?
Why do people usually lose motivation during difficult
Okay,
situation?
right. The situation, from what I've gathered, and it's a lot of what people talk about, losing motivation usually comes down to a few key things. A big one is a lack of clear goals. If you don't know what height you're working towards, it's hard to feel driven. Then there's overwhelm. When things feel too big or complicated, it's easy to shut down. And honestly, just plain old setbacks. Failing at something or facing obstacles can really knock the wind out of your sails. But there's also a bit of psychology at play. Sometimes our brains are wired to protect us from potential pain, and giving up feels safer than risking further disappointment. Does any of that ring true for you, or are you thinking about something specific when you ask?
How does motivation affect our mindset and decision?
That's a really solid question. Motivation and mindset are seriously intertwined. When you're motivated, you generally have a more positive outlook. You believe in your ability to succeed, and that makes challenges seem less daunting. That positive mindset then fuels better decision making. You're more likely to take calculated risks, stick to plans, and see opportunities instead of roadblocks. On the flip side, when motivation's low, it's easy to fall into a negative spiral. Doubt creeps in, you start focusing on
How can someone build mental strength during tough period?
okay, so it sounds like things, of course. It's awesome. That's great to hear. It sounds like you've got a plan and you're feeling ready to tackle it. Just remember, even small steps forward are still progress. Is there anything specific I can help you with as you start working on the video?
My question is, how can someone build mental strength during tough period?
Right, gotcha. Building mental resilience during tough periods. Okay, it's not about avoiding tough feelings. That's impossible, but about developing the capacity to bounce back from them. A lot of it comes down to self compassion, actually, treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend. Also, focusing on what you can control, even when everything feels chaotic. Building routines, practicing gratitude, and challenging negative thought patterns are big ones too. What do you think about those ideas so far? Do any of them feel particularly relevant to what you're going through right now?
What role does self-talk play in staying motivated?
Huge role. Seriously. Self talk is basically the running commentary in your head, and it can either be your biggest cheerleader or your harshest critic. When you're struggling, negative self talk, I can't do this. I'm going to fail. This is too hard, can be incredibly demotivating. Learning to recognize and challenge those thoughts is key. Replacing them with more realistic and encouraging self talk is this is difficult, but I'm capable of learning. I've overcome challenges before. Even small progress is still progress, can make a massive difference. It's like retraining your brain to be kinder to itself. Does that make sense?
What simple daily habits can help maintain motivation?
Okay. Simple is good. A few things come to mind. First, a quick win in the morning, making your bed, doing a short workout, anything that gives you a sense of accomplishment right off the bat. Then, um, sorry, did you say something? I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat that part? Okay.
Mm,
Still didn't get it, sorry. It cut out a little. We were talking about simple daily habits. Did you have a thought on that?
mm, what simple daily habit can help maintain motivation?
Right. My apologies for the glitch there. Okay. So simple daily habits beyond the quick morning win, journaling, even just a few lines can be really helpful for processing thoughts and tracking progress. Also, scheduling short breaks throughout the day to step away from work and recharge. And this might sound obvious, but making sure you're getting enough sleep and staying hydrated. Those basic things really do have a huge impact on energy levels and motivation. Any of those feel like something you could realistically incorporate into your routine?
How does s- setting small goals help during tough time?
Huge, actually. Setting small goals during tough times is a game changer. When everything feels overwhelming, breaking it down into tiny, manageable steps makes it feel less daunting. Each time you achieve one of those small goals, even something as simple as sending one email or working on a task for 15 minutes, it gives you a little boost of dopamine, which is a natural motivator. Say it also builds momentum and reminds you that you saw capable of making progress, even when things are hard. Basically, it shifts the focus from the enormity of the challenge to the accomplishment of each small step. Does that resonate with you?
How should a person deal with failure or setbacks?
Dealing with setbacks is inevitable, right? So it's less about avoiding failure and more about how you gracias prisi to it. The biggest thing is to reframe it. Instead of seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough, try to view it as a learning opportunity. What can you take away from the experience? What could you do differently next time? Self compassion is huge here too. Don't beat yourself up over it. And remember, success isn't about never failing, it's about learning and growing from those failures. Also, setting realistic expectations in the first place can help soften the blow when things don't go as planned. What are your thoughts on that?
What is your final advice for anyone struggling to stay
Okay, if I can
motivated during tough time?
to stay motivated during tough stuff, my final advice would be this: be kind to yourself. Seriously, treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your struggles, celebrate your small wins, and remember that it's okay to ask for help. Focus on what you chica chasing control and try to find even a tiny bit of joy in each day. And most importantly, remember that this too shall pass. You're stronger than you think, and you've got this. That's a beautiful sentiment. Glad I could offer something helpful. Is there anything else I can do for you today, or are you all set?
Thank you so much. Inshallah, we will back with them. Next topic, Allah
Oh,
Hafiz. Tough time don't last forever, but the strength we build during them stay with us for life. I hope this conversation helps everyone stay motivated, hopeful, and confident no matter what they are facing. If if this discussion helped you, please like, share, and follow for the more meaningful conversation. See you on the next video. Allah Hafiz.